Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 9 of my Let's Play Field of Glory Empires. I'm playing as Rome. I did make one little change to the display, and instead of showing us the number of the units, it is now showing the power on the screen of the army that I have. So you have a power of 30 here, a power of 52 there, and a power of 102 there. That's just because I was playing it a little bit Saturday. I was not recording, and I noticed that it was just giving me the unit amounts, and I didn't really think that was very helpful. Although it does, one thing it does help with is if you know what how many units you have and how many units your opponent has, and if you're going to be outnumbered on the frontage line, because that can cause issues. If you are outnumbered on the frontage line, the extra unit flanks your end unit, and it usually kills it pretty easily. So anyway, let's take a look. I have not recorded since Friday, I believe. Took a couple of days off. I was at home on Saturday and Sunday, but I was just a little tired. And anyway, as you can see, we have population growths in several different places. And I like that. I think I'm going to move one down into culture in each of these places. Actually, I'll put two down here. And the reason I'm doing that is just I want to make sure that I'm getting enough culture so that when they're calculating the decadence to progress rating, the culture I have is as maybe not as maxed as I could have it, but at least maxed as well as possible. That's efficiently, because I can't put everybody in culture. I have to have some people in the food section. I have to have people in the the military section. I have to have people in the crafts and trading commerce section to make money. Although I don't have anybody in this one, I probably should put at least. Well, that's maybe not that one. Let's see. How about that? So that I really do need to have somebody in those. I notice that I have a few of them that don't have anybody in there, but I'm actually making a decent amount of money per turn. And so I probably don't need it as much as I do culture. What does this say? A battle has been fought between Ophitus. Oh, a battle has been fought in Ophitus between Rome and Samnium. Um, Armies marched in. I have the sound on, and it's actually sounding a little louder than I probably want it. So let's bump that down even more. It's nice to have something on, but I don't want it to be overpowering, obviously. And there goes that strange little quirk again. It keeps bouncing to screen top for whatever reason. While besieging Tarentum and Apulia, Rome did not manage to. Rome has been weakened by lack of supply. Honestly, I can't remember what I was doing. I think what I did was I came back up here to fight the Samnites because they had taken over this region and I had left the siege. Let's take a look at our ledger. Legacy points. I'm tied for 14th. I don't really like being that low, but I don't know if there's that much I can do about it. I know that if I take objective territories, I get more points per turn. So that's one thing I'm doing right there. Hopefully, grabbing that one. I actually played a little bit of Forge of or Field of Glory Empires this weekend. I think it was yesterday, actually. And I played as the Gothones, the Goths, and buy, sell, or displace slaves. Sell slaves to slave markets. I always do that. I don't want to seize my light ships. So they dismantled something, and we received a progress token. So, let's see here. I want to start building up my military structures because you need a certain level to increase or improve your units. So I want at least one, possibly even two, that is building up. Market, Preceptor House. I like that. Decadence reduction of 0.40 per turn. That's not bad. I think I'll go for that. And let's see what we have here. Siege will be quick. They have walls 3 of 3. I don't think that's going to be as quick as they claim it'll be. But hopefully we will be able to see it. If you can see, my food usage is 10 and forage value is 9. So I'm wondering if I should move some of this out of here. Food usage 9. Okay. So we're just going to do that. They're attacking me. Surely that doesn't. Yeah. For some reason they brought somebody out. So unbreached walls 2 of 3 now. So they did reduce one of the walls. Hey, I moved to Empire pretty quickly. Seems like. Develop productivity in one of 4 job functions. So as you can see, develop new agriculture methods. Let me leave it on that for a while. 5% productivity nationwide in the agriculture. Deploy new construction methods. And it says 5% productivity in infrastructure, 5% productivity in commerce, or 5% productivity increase in cultural. As you can tell, all of these cost 4,950 gold. I only have 4,909. So I could do that. I think I might wait a couple of turns though, because if you go into the negative here, your troops suffer somewhat because you're not paying them the full amount. So let's see here. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Training ground. Let's go ahead and start going with some of these military structures. Now, as you can see, they have a power of 40. In Garrison, I have a power of 107. This is the plains. So, actually, I don't think I have my legions with me. A new decision is available. Gather mercenaries. Gain mercenary units for some money if you need it. I don't really need mercenaries, to be honest. But I do want to do something. Control the Pattis. Rome moves north. Extra legacy points reward. This decision cannot be able. Okay. So I will get 150 legacy points if I control the Pattis River in northern Italy, which is a good bulwark against barbarian raids and invasions. By investing there to develop a military colony, you'll gain extra population and some military installations that will prove useful in the future. Expires in 36 turns. The region owner's stance in Pattis is equal to owned by us. So that means I have to own both. I have to own Pattis. I have at least one of the three conditions in the second grouping. And then in the third grouping, I need at least one of those. Region owner stance in Atesis is equal to enemy. Regional owner stance in Venetia is equal to enemy. I think this is the Pattis River. So I need to be at war with the Celtics or the Celts, and I need to control Pattis. So that's what I'm going to do after I capture this. So Unbreached walls of 1 of 3. So I have 36 turns to come up here and take Pattis, and also be at war with the Celts, which as soon as I'll have to declare war on the Celts before I can take it. So it's almost a guarantee that that's what's going to happen. Okay, so we've run into something that happens eventually. As you can see, I have 9 population and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 structures. So you can only have as many structures as you have population. But in the last turn, I sold slaves. So my population is below the amount of structures I have. So I can't build anything right there. Not until my population grows a little bit. That's one of the drawbacks of selling slaves. But in the long run, I think it works very well for your loyalty, because your slaves are not going to be loyal. So that hurts your loyalty. So that's why I do it. So let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm at number 2 in progress or culture and decadence rankings. So I'm still in good shape. A new decision is available. Develop infrastructures. Produce more or gain instantly extra infrastructure points. Have the workers work harder, buy extra construction materials, and bring in foreign engineers. So I don't want to do that, but I do want to develop new cultural refinements. And I can do that now that I have enough money. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to cost a lot of money, but it's going to help me. See, these are all legions. So I think I could go ahead and attack them now. Oh, I do have legions in this army. Good. This guy is really good. 2 and 2. 2 offense, 2 defense. But he's pampered. Man, it's a minus, but it's a minus in movement and stuff, I think. So what I'm going to do is click assault. So we're going to assault them, which means we're going to attack them. So and there you have it. Pursuit phase. We killed off everybody but one. So we have captured an objective region. So that's going to give us an extra progress token. And it's also going to increase our culture points per turn. I think it was at 6. Now it's at 7. So I'm in 12th place. I think I was tied for 14th at some point. And I received a 3rd progress token. It's a great victory. We have gained Apulia, which was the seat of power Tarentum. Their treasury has been plundered, although not everything was there. 60 money gained. Our armies took Tarentum. Our ruler's Cassius military skill is without equal. Our ruler's military skill is without equal. Who is the emperor is Cassius. The objective region is now part of Rome. 1 progress token. Arnis, Rome saw invasion of Celts. The local forces that crushed the invaders. Erebo is now a new objective. As soon as you take one objective, you get another objective. Sometimes, at some point, they stop giving you regions as objectives, and they start giving you exploration. I mean, not every single time, but it does start to happen. So we received a progress token, which is good. He's a bad administrator. And let's see what we can do here. Dry dock. Okay. That's what I want. I guess right now, while it's still under pacification. Excuse me. And under sanitation works. So let's move up here. Let's look at this. Yes, we want a palisade for them. And the temple. Culture of 6. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead with a temple. And we received 1 slave after the battle in Apulia. And that is the invasion by the Celts. I'm running at right at 20 minutes for this video. So I'll be cutting it short here pretty soon. Um, we'll get there. Slave markets. Buy, sell, or displace slaves. I'm not going to do that for this time. I'm not going to do it all the time. After weeks of troubles, Apulia is in unrest against Rome. Let's see. Strategist, coward, navigator, determined. Yeah, movement bonus. We're gonna put a garrison down there. Actually, probably need to start building up another army. So let's do this. Now they can revolt, and I don't like it when it happens, but it is possible. We're gonna. Oh, it's a legion too. I got all sorts of legions. Let's move them there. Population in Apulia has decreased. Clanus was raided and the interlopers were soundly defeated. Supported by the local priests and people are fomenting trouble in the region of Apulia. Well, I want to get this. I want to get those legacy points because that'll give me a big jump. And I want to declare war on them. Sorry, pals. War. Because I'm going to attack them very soon. As you can see, my power is now 137 in that army. I really do need to build another army. I know I said that, but oh, that's not expansionism. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. Merge with them. Gee Louise, they've got a lot of trouble. they're in bad shape. So they're the plains. We can move in there. And we can take. I didn't want to do that. So we won. We beat the rebels. Hooray! Now let's take a look at this. So we destroyed them. We took that. And that'll be the end of this video. I will talk to you soon.